morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. If you are new to my channel, I'm so glad you stopped in today because we're going to be talking about fall with a beautiful card. If you've been to my channel before, thanks for coming back. I'm starting to try and get into a routine around here as the office comes together. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And thank you so much for your patience. Today is Make It, Mail It Monday, so we have a card to start getting everybody thinking about fall. And you're going to see a video tomorrow that is part of a haul video where I picked up this stamp as part of a set called Poster Tidings. It was a stamp of the month for Close to My Heart. So I'm going to move this card aside for a little bit before I explain that to you and show you. So I went looking through Pinterest and I was inspired by this. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to do this without getting a glare. But I was inspired by this card from Rocky Mountain Crafts, Paper Crafts. It was part of a hop. And I just love this. So this is what I decided I wanted to play with. I thought I had a stripe, but I was trying to pick a recent color paper pad. And I found a paper pad from this holiday catalog from 2019 to 2020, and it's called Gilded Autumn. Let's see, I'm trying to stay in frame and trying to look up. I have been out of bed about 15 minutes, so bear with me. So I love this Gilded Autumn. I love the simplicity of the paper. And I used Early Espresso and Pumpkin Pie. Now the idea for this was, and I will have measurements for these on the blog post. The blog post will be linked in the description box below if you want to replicate this. But I started with a piece of the autumn leaves and acorns, maple and oak and acorns in the background. And the only thing I should have done, I think, is I should have stamped this on Very Vanilla. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Leave it down in the comments as to whether I should have stamped this on Very Vanilla instead of the white. Didn't think about that last night. It was late when I put this together. I spent yesterday, part of the day, binge watching Tim Holtz's new product line and got some amazing ideas for stuff that I want to do that will be coming up later in the year. So, and then I switched to a writing seminar that I was in, and I was trying to get the last of the videos watched and just ran out of time. So this one was made before I went to bed last night. So I used some brown ribbon from my stash, some brown satin ribbon. I stamped this in Early Espresso on the white. Then I went back and stamped it on the white with Pumpkin Pie and then cut those words out. So you stamp your base in one color, and then you bring the other one out in the bigger letters in an alternate color. So we have autumn, fall, family, and blessed. And after you get those stamped, then you just cut those out really close to their image and adhere them with dimensionals over top of their original background word. Tie on your bow. I raised this. I couldn't tell by the picture, but I like the idea of bringing this up on dimensionals as well. So this whole base is up on dimensionals. So we have room for the ribbon to float in the back and this tie. So, yeah, that's what I did. I've got this paper laid out. I think I may make a couple of these. But before I do that, I want your opinion. Should I have stamped this on Very Vanilla? And I'm going to leave the next card up to you. Tomorrow we have a haul video. Bob and I did some thrifting on Friday, and I picked up some good deals. I also picked up a couple of things from Hobby Lobby I want to show you because they're going to be included in the Bee Journal on Friday. Wednesday, I'm just about done with as much as I can on the paper storage for right now. I'm going to show you where I'm at and what I need to finish. Also, I've had a couple of questions about what dental tubes are, so I'm going to pull that box down and show those off before I put those in the thrift box. Or come up with an amazing idea of what I can do with them, one of the two. I may even leave that up to you too, so we'll see. So I will be back here tomorrow with the haul video, Wednesday with the paper storage unit, And that should, with the exception of the final walk through the studio, that should be the last peek you see of the paper wall. And then Friday, the final flip through of at least one of the bee journals. I'd like to have all 3 of them done. That would be an assembly line thing, and I'm not sure I've got that this week. Bob is at his brother's. He comes home on Wednesday, and then he is home for 1 more week, and most of that is going to be spent with him before he's gone for 3 more weeks. So after Friday, everything's going to be touch and go, but we'll see what happens, at least until after he leaves a week from tomorrow. So that's it for me in the studio today. I hope you're staying cool. Please remember to hydrate. And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And creative blessings.